Hi, I'm Jon Binnie. I'm a spiritual mentor based here in Scotland, and I'd love to answer your questions that you've been asking me recently, including face to face, about the services that I offer and how they work. What are they like? Um, so one of the first questions I get and I've had is, what is like a quantum energy healing session like from me? And so it is a very, to answer it, it's a very broad session. It includes me setting up a safe space. I connect with your spirit guides and the highest aspect of yourself and with your soul. And then I bring us in together into this safe space. And I ask one of your guides, your spirit guides, to step forwards and to assist in the communication of the session. And typically, I'll be setting the intention along the lines of to be able to heal, to clear, and to give you any messages that will help you at this time, plus any activations that would help you at this time. And then the session itself is like a kind of waking meditation. So um, I'm very much awake and my eyes are open, and same with you. Also, many of my clients choose to close their eyes while they're they're in the session, but it's totally up to them. And you can also talk freely throughout it. You know, wherever we go in space and time, past, parallel, future lives, whatever we're healing, whatever we're working through, you get to ask the questions and share your experiences. And I love that so much when people share their experiences about what's happening. Um, and these sessions are done uh, also with like a body scan, like a chakra scan. So I scan through each of your chakras, your crown chakra, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, root chakras, and every aspect, every dimension of you. And I can do this in the current version of you and across your past, parallel, future lives. And what we do is like I can see like the detail of your chakra, where it needs healing, the size and shape, the color, what you need removed, what you need energy do you need brought in to help your chakra both develop and operate fully, and both kind of metaphysically to help you with the energy healing needed to get that chakra running. For example, your crown chakra if you want to talk to your spirit guides, and then also like the very day-to-day human practices that you can do and advice that will help you in that moment to develop that gift day in day out, just as I have. Um, and then you've also asked me like how are the sessions done. So I do them. I've done hundreds of sessions now in over Zoom. So just like you're watching this video of me, it's like, hi, it's John, and I'm here right now talking to you. And we do the session together. Um, and then I also do them remotely. So this is where, and this is very key. So you have to give me your permission. Often I need like a recent photo of you, and then like your name and date of birth. And these are kind of like anchoring data points that allow me to connect with your energy, with your soul. And your permission is the most important aspect of that because without your permission, I wouldn't do anything. And also, I would likely be limited and significantly limited, depending on your energetic sensitivity and capabilities. I might not be able to do anything at all. And that's right. You know, I wouldn't just want to break into someone's energetic home and do something and perform like cleaning, and just like I wouldn't, violate your energetic boundaries without your, I'd ask your permission and ask for the invite in. Um, I also do these in person as well, and in person is so much fun, and yet definitely adds like an extra dimension to the work. All of them are equally, equal in their power and capability. Um, and what the other question you've asked me is, what about being like trauma informed services? So if you've had significant trauma in particular in this lifetime, how um, how do I work with that? And I would say many, if not most, of my clients have had or are having significant trauma in their lives. And so that's my kind of um, default position is that, you know, that we all have, trauma that we need to be, that I need to be sensitive to. Um, and I spend a lot of time being very sensitive to others and holding space for them and being as empathetic as I can. And I feel so much of their energy. And I would say that I feel what my clients feel. And although I don't, I can never experience the same level of, the depth and context of trauma, for example, that you've experienced. I do experience it in that moment, or at least I will consciously ask to feel like a small like glimpse of it to help me connect with it, and it is incredibly powerful. And so yeah, um, sometimes I am crying in client sessions because it's really powerful, and um, it I feel like it's a great way of empathizing with people and shaping the whole session, the whole service around around you and your individual needs. Um, and to be also being helpful as well as for for those that have encountered trauma, significant trauma in their lives is um, the remote sessions I do when you just give me your permission and photograph. Um, I like you're not there at all, right? So physically, like the human part of you is not, you're not on a call, you're not answering any questions. I just need that. And the rest I do psychically and energetically. And so that allows me to, for you not to have to go through in the moment, the kind of human emotions that you'd experience if I was like one to one with you. But you still get all the benefits of the energetic healing that I offer. And I record it. So I record all my sessions face to face on Zoom, or just remotely. And then I send the video over to you. I'm just going to close this door. Um, and I send the video over to you because then you can choose to watch it or not. Like you might feel great already and you just don't really need to watch it. And you just say, thank you so much. Don't know what you did, but it was like fantastic. I'd say most clients tend to prefer to watch it, and that's really helpful as well. Um, and of course, you can watch it back whenever you want. And throughout all these different modalities, I always keep in touch with people for the first few days afterwards. And then, like, my clients are friends. And so it's like, I want you to be able to reach out to me at any time. And I offer a range of free services and, trainings as well. And so there's always something that can help you next on your journey if you choose to work with me. And many of my clients do choose to continue to follow up. Um, and then finally, like, what are the kind of what are my sessions similar to? I've maybe only met one or two people that do the work like I do, with the same sort of focus on clearing dark energy and healing, as well as the psychic messages and helping you develop your psychic abilities if that's what you want to do. Um, and but there are others that do it, and feel free to explore them. Um, I've never learned Reiki, but I know that having received Reiki sessions, there are some similarities between the energy that I work with. I feel like mine is broader, and I also imagine a psychic doing Reiki, right? Like I can talk to your spirit guides um, in a conversation, and I can channel them directly. I can allow them to step into me, and so you can talk to your spirit guide through me directly and ask questions. Um, it's quantum as well, so we travel through space and time. There's no such thing as linear time in the quantum realm, and we can work together through all of the instances of your lives. Um, and so yeah, maybe like psychic quantum Reiki is like one way of describing it. But yeah, there's no real limitations, and yeah, sometimes I struggle a bit with the marketing and labels, but it just is. And I'd love to invite you to join me in a session. All these dogs are getting excited going down to the beach. But yeah, if this resonates with you, if you have any questions, you can either contact me direct. Also on my website, jonbinnie.com, there's also a range of testimonials, both written and videos of actual client sessions you can watch as well. So I hope this finds you well, and I'm sending my love from Scotland. Take care. Love you.